So who you dressed up as today?
Afro Samurai, hence Afro. No two headband, wooden sword. Good times.
Columbia from Rocky Horror. You know the musical with all the underwear.
I am portraying James Howlett as he was before Wolverine during his service in Vietnam.
R-5000 from the Doc Moth series.
I'm the Tooth Fairy from Rise of the Guardian. She's the queen of the Tooth Fairies, so she basically guards all the children's teeth, and she's part hummingbird as well.
Undertaker from Kursitsuji.
Kind of inspired from Once Upon a Time and The Company of Wolves, a Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm Flim and he's Flam. We're the world-famous Flim Flam brothers from MLP.
I'm Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians.
Dressed up as Hollow Ichigo at the moment from Bleach.
Well, as you can see, I'm playing Kakashi with new headbands.
I am Hollow Virus Rimmer from Series 5 of Red Dwarf.
Well, he is the Prince of all Saiyans, and it took a lot of hot glue and burn marks and all that jazz, but what you see is really what you get.
It's the Borderlands Psycho Bandit from Borderlands 2.
Fireman from Mega Man 1.
And I'm Flame Princess from Adventure Time.
Pop Pokeball.
I am dressed up as Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII.
I am Dante from Devil May Cry 3. And I'm here to kick some demons outside from the convention.
Can you talk us a bit about the process of making the costume?
Well, underneath here is a dance leotard, which I had to pin rows and rows of feathers. The feathers are all done on ribbons, but once I pin them on, I'd have to cut them all in separate sections so I could actually pull it on.
Like everything is literally sewn together and it itches because of so many sequins and it's horrible.
Both I made myself. Long nights.
The waistcoats we made ourselves, and we ordered the hat and ribbon. Obviously the stuff like shoes and trousers we just have at home.
I'm a self-made cosplay. I'm always do it with passion, and I'm always using wood, PVC, plastics, and I have some kind of laboratory in my place to do all these things.
Luckily I had lovely Kaya to help me out with the fabrics. I'm not very good at fabric, but this made most of that with wood, nails, paper mache and string.
I sewed up 2 old dresses into one, which broke my mother's heart.
The claws, they took me about 2 weeks, whittling down some Foamex boards to a reasonable thickness and then painting them up with acrylic paints and stuff.
I bought this coat already like ages ago, and then I did some last minute suit buying, so yeah.
Most of it, I did the foam work, I did the helmet. I didn't do the mechanics for the helmet, but I had to, last year it wasn't working very well, so I had to repair most of it.
I got the buzzsaw commissioned by a friend of mine, and the rest of it is just good old-fashioned eBay and the help of a very loving girlfriend.
Most of it I made myself. Trousers I customised, tops made from scratch, and I had like the bones commissioned and the gauntlets, but I made the actual gloves.
The skirt and the shirt were actually from a charity shop, the belt was from a charity shop, these were from Primark. These were a pain in the neck.
I mainly use duct tape.
It was pretty straightforward, except for putting the flames on. That was the most time-consuming bit, 'cause trying to sew it all into place and everything.
Bought half of it, made half of it.
Any particular reason why you chose the character?
Because I have an afro.
Well, we just thought it was a really good costume and they're just such fun, quirky characters, so we thought it'd just be nice to dress up like them.
But who doesn't want a moustache? I'm cosplaying Kakashi because it's one of my favourite characters.
But when I saw her, I fell in love with her. She's so beautiful.
He's a mortician and crazy and nuts, and I love him.
It's the only character that's my height.
I don't know, I just felt like it. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It's a really weird story actually. My friend is a cheerleader and she had a dance competition, and because her dance group weren't as good as the others, they decided to just go in for shits and giggles, can I say that? And they all went as Men in Black and did a really cheesy dance, and I saw pictures of it and said, I'm stealing your theme, and that's why we're all dressed as Men in Black.
I've been a massive fan of the Borderlands franchise. I just don't think that the Bandit kind of gets enough recognition. He's just such a fun character to be in character with, and he's just a really good character to do, and it just gives me a due reason to dress up.
Mostly because I've done spandex superheroes and things in the past, but this was the first costume where I wanted to go full out and do something that no one else has been, well, nothing I've seen done before. I've never ever seen here another Bone Claw Wolverine stuff. It's all metals with the check shirts and all that sort of stuff, all the leathers. So something different. It's getting a lot of interest from the other guys that are here as Wolverine as well.
Favourite Robot Master, and I want to cause controversy at the Capcom stand.
We have got a Decidia shoot a little bit later, and I did promise a friend of mine I'd give him a Tifa, so...
We found the costumes. He went to Hong Kong, found the costumes, and we're like, that's it, that's what's happening.
it looked challenging, it looked fun. I mean, I didn't make this, but my friend did it, but I just love coming as this one. I come every May as this one, it's just like a thing I do, so.
I was recommended him from friends, and also it's just a brilliant series I rarely ever actually see people cosplaying from anymore, so before I bring out the posse.
And what inspired you to create the cars out of cardboard?
Well, I've been here like a few years, and I see a lot of like Mario and Luigi's, and I was like, I don't really want to be the same as everyone else, so I was like, how can I make it different? And then one day I was like, oh, carts!
It's a very colourful costume.
Yeah, I know. I'm sick of pink eyeshadow. It won't come off my eyes. My eyes are stained pink. I look like I've been doing some drugs.
I spotted your costume from all the way over there.
I wonder how. How did you?
So shiny.
Do you have any quotes, Mario quotes that you can give us?
And I just, Luigi! that's pretty much what they say.
It doesn't really say much apart from sort of, if I had a cigar, it'd be like clean living.
Any quotes?
Just one.